Hey everyone, it's Retro Lookout, and today we're going to be teaching you how to install this very cool The Last of Us center panel on the PlayStation 5. Now this has been requested from a customer because he has custom ordered this center panel and he would like to know how it fits onto his PlayStation, how easy it is. So I thought this would be a useful instructional if you're planning on buying some PlayStation plates from me or a center panel or both. So let's get right in. So you will receive your center panel in 3 different parts. So you get the base, which will contain the power and disk drive button. It also contains the 2 USB holes, USB and USB-C. The second part comes with the logo. This one was custom ordered as Firefly, not The Last of Us, which I think is very cool and very unique. I've gone some extra effort there on the sign with some nails, and he wanted lots of extra moss as well. The final piece is the back piece, and this goes on in a particular order as well. Bottom piece goes on first, and what you want to do is you want to pop the buttons out to make lining it up easier. These come with double-sided tape on the back, so I'm not going to do this and install this because that's for the customer to do, but you want to take off all these pieces of tape. Now there's quite a few different pieces on here. It might seem a little overkill, but we want to make sure it's on properly and doesn't move around and things like this. Plus, once you take these off, you only get one shot at lining it up, so make sure you get that correct. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a test run. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to fit this on, but if it's yours and you're doing this, have a test run first. What you want to do is you want to line up, and you can easily hover this above the PlayStation without actually sticking it down and seeing exactly what you're doing. You want to take off your front plate and your back plate, just so you've got better gaps for your fingers to sit in, and so you can literally use your fingers to help keep it flush with the edge of the PlayStation. Now what we're going to do, and I can already see that fits perfectly down there as it should. I'm going to stand this on its end just so you can see a little better, because what you want to do is we want to mainly line up the USB holes. Once the USB holes are lined up, we can also see that the power and disk drive button are also lined up very well. And if I would have removed the double-sided tape, we can then start sticking that down. Once that is stuck down, we then want to, where have I put the power buttons? There is double-sided tape on the back of these as well. The reason we put these in after it is so we're not accidentally pushing the buttons down permanently when we stick this down. So once that is stuck down, you want to stick the buttons in, and they are going to sit a little raised as well, and then you just want to listen out for the click to make sure it's pressing in and out and it's not permanently pressed in. Same again. And you don't need to take the double-sided tape off the buttons. They do sit very nicely in the recess anyway, but that is literally the first panel. Now something you will notice here, this is me personally, but I don't fold this end around here, I leave that sticking out, but you can absolutely fold that around there. Just be careful when doing so because these are fragile to a degree. That is the first panel in place, ready to go. You then want to take the double-sided tape off the second panel, and you want to start from this end, coming in. Let me move this around here so you can see a little better. You want to come in from this end, and you want to match the first panel to the second panel. You don't want to come in from the other way, and we're literally just going to lay that down. Have a test before you do it, and push that on, stick that down like that. You've then got the first piece and the second piece in place. And the third piece is really self-explanatory, exactly the same again. Peel off all the double-sided tape, and you want to come in from the top, stick down that bit first, and then literally follow the contours of the PlayStation as it goes round, and then stick it all down. And like I said, same again, I personally, with mine, I don't stick this back bit down. I have it come out flush because I like the look of it. But again, you could just fold that round like that. And as you can see, it does have give. But do be careful when doing this. Make sure you're going slow, steady. But that will stick around there like that. And then you're done. You have your nicely installed center panel, and you can reinstall your front plate and your back plate. I've also made this little firefly cover here for the USB ports that literally just slots in and out there as well. So I hope this has been useful. I hope this has been instructional and informative, and I hope that you find it interesting and consider buying a Last of Us or other center panel and plates for your PS5. I'll see you later.